Welcome to the Parker Daniels Show, where amazing stories are shared and hope is given.
Hi, my name is Anthony Parker, and you are in tune to another edition of the Parker Daniels Show. Today, we have a blind poet. Her name is Jazmin. Jazmin is from New Jersey. She has some vision, but she lost a great deal of it due to, let me get the name right, retinopathy of prematurity. She also has a YouTube channel entitled A Different Kind of Vision. So, let's bring on the lady of the hour, Jazmin. Jazmin, say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. I just want to say thank you for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Now we appreciate you. This is your show. So since this is your show, I'm gonna allow you to tell us what caused you to get into poetry. And I like poetry too. I used to listen to a lot of poetry. Roses are red, violets are blue. If you don't do the right thing, I'm gonna just end the thing. That didn't rhyme. No, I just thought it. What caused you? What caused you to get into poetry?
Um, well, I have, as I said before, I have been visually impaired since I was born, and have always been interested in writing. In the fifth grade, I joined a writing club. Um, but then in high school, I really got more into writing, and I guess I would have a lot of free time, like around lunch and stuff like that. Um, and I guess I had a lot of time to myself, so I found a lot of comfort in writing poetry, and it really helped me to get through a lot of tough times. And that's one of the things that I seek to do through my poetry is to encourage others.
Okay, all right. That sounds like a good answer. Good answer. I like that one. Do you have any poets that you admire or try to emulate or pattern your poems after, or are you just an original poet?
Um, I really enjoy Emily Dickinson, and I also
Hmm.
like Fannie J. Crosby. Um,
Okay.
she is she's actually, or she was a Christian poet, and
Mm.
she actually wrote a majority of the traditional Christian hymns that are still sung today.
Mm. Have you ever heard of Maya Angelou?
Yes, I have heard of her.
What do you think about her?
I haven't read much of her poetry, but um, I I have heard of her, and I think she wrote a poem called "Till I Rise."
Yep.
Uh, I remember
Sure.
that one.
That's a very common one. Um,
I
okay.
um, so
Jasmine.
yeah, I really seek to write poetry that will encourage others.
Okay. Let me stop you for a second. Can you get in a better I think you were in a bad cell, and I want to make sure you are heard. What was that you said?
I said that I want to write poetry that will encourage others to keep
Okay.
going and to not give up.
Okay. So, with that in mind, we know that you are a poet, a blind poet. We're speaking to Jasmine, who has a YouTube channel entitled "Different Kind of Vision," and we're going to explore more into that as we move on. Briefly tell the audience how your life has been as a visually impaired person. Just give us some insight into your life because the people want to know. We want to delve into your business because we knows it like that.
Um, well, I was born 3 months premature, and I weighed 1 pound 6 ounces. Um, and as a result, my retina detached in my right eye, so I am completely blind in my right eye. Um, However, I they managed to save some of the vision in my left eye, but I have to wear very strong glasses with a very high prescription,
Mm.
and my vision is not that great, but the glasses help me a little. but it's still very complicated.
Still very what?
Uh, it's just my vision is very complicated to explain.
Okay. So how much can you see?
Um, I can see like I can still see faces and objects, but they have to be like a few inches away from me for me to see it clearly. And I have trouble focusing on details. And I cannot see anything at night or in dim lighting. And I also have trouble in bright lights. Um,
Oh,
and it just really depends on the environment.
okay. Well, since you can see faces, let me hurry up get my ugly face from in front of you because I don't want to scare you. But now we're again speaking with a young lady by the name of Jazmin, who is a blind poet, and we're focusing on that as well. But we want to also talk to her about her YouTube channel, which is entitled A Different Kind of Vision. What can people expect to find on your YouTube channel?
Well, I started the channel first off to share my poetry. I make spoken word poetry videos, but I also want to give people a glimpse into my life as a visually impaired person and showing them what it's like for me in everyday life and the challenges that I go through. And at the same time, to be able to encourage others and give others someone to relate to.
Okay.
Because when I was searching for people in my similar position or facing similar challenges to what I'm facing, um, it took me some time to even find someone that I could relate to. So I thought that by sharing my story, I would be able to encourage others and just give back to the community as well.
Okay. Well, I hope and I want everyone to definitely check out her YouTube channel, A Different Kind of Vision. Check out her poems and what have you. But I'll also, before we finish up, want to ask, aside from writing poems, what else does Jazmin get into? What else do you involve in your life?
Um, well, I'm a Christian, so I love going to church. I also would like to be a freelance writer. Like I would like to write for magazines. Um, and I also am trying to learn guitar, although I'm really bad at it. So, but I'm not gonna give up on that.
Right.
Um,
Don't ever give up, boo. Believe me. Stay on your path. Um, now, these poems, and as far as being a poet, are you doing this as a hobby, or is this going to be a profession that you're trying to attain?
um, I believe in like giving my poems out for free, but one day I would like to publish a poetry book. But for now, I share them on Instagram, and I also have a website, and also on Facebook and Twitter.
Okay, go and plug their website. This is your show, like I mentioned. What's the name of
My
yours?
website is jasminruizpoetry.com. So that's just JAZMINRUIZ poetry.com.
Okay, you're gonna send me the links and I'll put it in the description. Again, we're speaking with Jazmin. She is a blind poet. She has a YouTube channel entitled A Different Kind of Vision. Uh, Tell us, Jazmin, where do you see yourself in the next couple of years, either as a poet or doing something else? Because you did say you want to be a freelance writer. So, where do you see yourself in a couple of years?
Um, I really hope to be able to publish a poetry book, um, and also just continue to encourage others through my YouTube channel. And um, yeah, I haven't really thought about it. I just try to, take one day at a time and just continue to pursue my goals, no matter the challenges that I faced.
Okay, I like your positive. No, I love your positive attitude. Believe me. So, uh, I wish you the best of luck and whatnot. But before you leave here, you know what I want you to do. I'm glad that you are prepared because you told me that you were. And for the audience who stayed this far, we have a special treat for you. So, without further delay, I'm going to allow Jazmin to give us a little bit of her poetry. And also, like I said, you can find a great deal of her poems on her YouTube channel, a different uh, type of vision. So, without further delay, do you do?
Okay, this poem I wrote is called Abigail, and I wrote it a few years ago, and it is inspired by uh, Stephanie McCoy from Bold Blind Beauty, and she has a great website and also magazine, and she really does a lot to empower those that are blind and visually impaired. And this poem was inspired by the Abby on the Move hashtag, and it really is to inspire those to use their white cane and to not be ashamed of using the cane out there, no matter the looks or stares or questions you might get. Um, don't be afraid to get out there and just hold your head up high and just don't be afraid to be yourself. So
Okay.
this poem is called Abigail.
Okay. Run it.
As she steps forth to face the crowds, some will stare, some will pass, captures attention as she goes. What do they really know? She walks on by, her head held high, opinions formed in mind. Some only see the stick she holds. What do they really know? Breaking through opinions. She's changing minds. She's changing views. Shows them what they need to know. Strength and beauty is what she holds. Walking tall, head held high. There she goes, achieving goals. That's all they need to know. And that's it.
Okay, I really do like that. That's real good, real good, real good. Man, look, y'all need to check out Jazmin on her channel, A Different Kind of Vision, where you probably gonna get more poems like this, or she's is well diverse. But definitely, I'm glad to have had you on this show, Jazmin. I'm glad you blessed me with this poem. I like this that poem by Abigail. So with that being said, I want to tell my audience to continue to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like, give us some comments, share, because we definitely want everyone out there to know what's going on in the blind community. And you definitely get stories like this. Definitely check out A Different Kind of Vision by Jazmin and continue to support the Parker Daniel Show. So with that being said, Jazmin, I want to thank you for coming on, and I wish you the best in what you do, and continue to write those poems and stay on your path. Uh, I guess you have anything else you want to say?
No, just thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate the opportunity, and I really hope to continue to encourage others and never give up on your dreams, no matter what society tells you. Just keep going, and great things will happen for you.
Okay, you heard it from Jazmin. You heard it from Jazmin, y'all. Um, Thank you for supporting the Parker Daniel Show.